ESGR, Employer Support Gardens Reserve. And it's great to be at the VA for not any medical surgery well, it's a good place. I'll tell you that.
Place.
But the ESGR is, we're employees of the Defense Department, and we are the best employees that they have. We're called volunteers, and we have about 60 volunteers throughout the state of North Dakota. I think about 15 on the committee here in town, and I cannot believe that they all are so busy lately. Because we've done, well, this is my fourth presentation, and it's the fourth with the 188th. Yep, there. Yeah. Oh, somebody else to join us. And it's good because, you know, they just had a big send off up in Grand Forks last week. But the ESGR has been around for almost 72 years, and throughout this nation, there are multi-number of employees and volunteers. So we appreciate all that they do. And what we really appreciate is right here, the VA employers. Thank you, thank you, thank you for all you do. I mean, without your help and saying, Peyton, go ahead, we'll see you when you get back and you'll have your job. That, the other day, some guy said, when I went in and told him I was going to be gone, the first thing he said is, okay, don't worry about it. Your job will be here. So I said, thank you, thank you. So, and without your help, then the Guard, and the reserves, I'm going to retire in the reserve, we couldn't do the things that we want to do to support our country and supporting our people here back home. So again, it's a good organization. It's been, like I say, been around for a long time. And today we are here because Peyton is good job, Peyton. Has put you in for a Patriot Award. And the Juliana Lindgren, Fargo VA. She's recommended as a Patriot employer for contributions to the national security and protecting liberty and freedom by supporting our employee participation in America, National Guard and Reserve Forces. So, Juliana, I'm going to congratulate you.
Thank you.
And I could shake hands, you know, right?
Absolutely.
With the mask on, we still shake hands. Bump, bump. So, and we just appreciate your working with Peyton and supporting her in this role and at the VA and her job. You know, she's got two jobs. They also have two-time soil employers, but we are active duty when we're gone. I mean, she's on active duty now for 1 year. And when she comes back, she'll be back in her Guard status and back on weekends and still Guard, National Guard. I'm retired Navy, and we're nothing like the Guard because they have so many additional meetings throughout the year, training and stuff. So, but we just say thank you, thank you, thank you, and thank you, Peyton, wherever you are.
Yeah, thank you, Peyton.
Texas, okay, Mexico.
New Mexico.
New Mexico. Okay. New Mexico. I thought you got Mexico as well. What happened here? So, but it's you be safe down there. And thank you for putting Juliana in for this award, and we do appreciate all that you do. And we'll move on. We have one more award. That's not an award. It's what's called a statement of support for the Guard and Reserve. And this is going to the VA, U.S. Department of Veterans Affairs, we recognize the Guard and Reserve are essential to the strength of our nation and well-being of our communities. In the highest American tradition, the patriotic men and women of the Guard and Reserve serve voluntarily in an honorable and vital profession. They train to respond to their community and their country in time of need. They deserve the support in every segment of our society and support all of you here. Thank you for the support that you provide. And this is one that we ask that you sign and date and post it in your lobby. We'd love to see this walk in the VA and see this out front. So
I think that seems like a great
Great
place for
idea.
it.
and we think we can probably get you more of them if you need them.
I'll let you take that.
And some- we'll have to turn the-
Oh,
You can do that, you can do that.
Oh, that was my doing.
Thank you.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
There we go.
Okay.
Perfect.
And thanks for taking some pictures, but when we're done, we'll take
We're
some
gonna take
more.
more. Okay.
See, there was a, we can go back a slide. There was Peyton's little write-up was on there. I know you
It's
want to
right
hear
here.
that read to you.
I've already seen it.
Oh, you already seen it? Okay.
Yep.
Hey, that's my fault. I'm supposed to read that.
Okay.
The thing was up on the screen. Julie. Julie? No,
That's
Julie,
me.
yeah. Julie has been so understanding and flexible with all my drill dates and this upcoming deployment. She is, and that's gonna be scary, upcoming deployment. A lot of times they go for 2 weeks or whatever, but now you find it's, well, at least it's hopefully 9 months, but she has taken on extra responsibility to make sure I have what I need to succeed in my Army career. She has provided ample information on civilian and military training and career opportunities and advance my education and success. Finally, she always takes the time to ensure that my coworkers and I always have what we need and have the flexibility to be in the military without sacrificing our civilian duties. She has been a great role model to set the standard for employers that deal with part-time soldiers. Again, thank you. And well worth it, Peyton. So, Peyton, it's your turn to say a few words from New Mexico.
Well, I don't think I can say it much better than that, but it's great seeing you guys all again from way over here. But I can't wait to come back and reapply at the VA and hopefully have some openings there, because I did really enjoy my time there. And Julie, you have been one of the greatest managers that are very understanding and know what we kind of go through being part-time soldiers and have a civilian job. I know a lot of other employers aren't so understanding and kind of make that harder on you. So I do thank you for all of your understanding and giving me all the opportunities like that nursing position in the Guard. That was something good to look into and really got me thinking about different jobs and everything like that. So I just wanted to say thank you for everything.
Well, thank you, Peyton. You're very much appreciated too.
And
Thank you, Julie.
got a few words.
I am not a stalker. Peyton's easy to supervise. She's a great employee. I can only assume she's a great soldier as well. I hope to see her come back in a full-time capacity. If not, we'll have a month for you. She's great, and I wish her well, and I hope to see you again, Peyton.
Yes. Let's say stay safe in DC also. So, but wherever you're at, take care of yourself, and then come back and bring the whole 188 back with you. So we have
Right.
also Eric. Eric, are you in there?
Yes, sir,
Say a few words. There you are. How are you again?
Hey, Cap Edwardson here with the 1-188th ADA. First and foremost, Juliana, thank you for your support of our soldiers. There's no way we could do what we do without, and there's no way she could do what she does without the support of you and her employer. So thank you very much. We really appreciate it.
Thank you. And I thank you for coming on and supporting Peyton too. So it's important. So take care of all those troops out there. Okay?
We'll try.
Okay. Let's say a few words.
Sure. So,
Okay, Ron.
so for the VA, we take care of veterans, we take care of heroes. Traditionally, we do it in the healthcare setting after they're done with active duty. And it's a privilege to get to do it when they are in duty. And Peyton, be safe. And I can't wait to see you in 1 year so we can find something for you to do here for the long term. So
Thank you.
yeah, thank you all for what you do. Take care.
Who you are, so everybody else.
I'm Rod Gellner, the Associate Director for Patient Care, and I get the privilege of supervising Juliana, Amanda, who's hiding, Crystal, who's hiding over there, some other nurse managers that do this for veterans. And yeah, it's a wonderful thing. Thank you for recognizing Juliana. She's awesome.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah.
for being here. Now they're hiding over here. Can we turn that camera?
Oh, we absolutely
Yeah,
can.
Yeah.
They don't want to
I
hide.
see all your friends that are here, because there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of them. And I invite you to say a few words.
Oh,
Just say-
goodness.
Say hi to her.
Hi, Nathan. No, I mean, I think we have the honor and privilege of supporting many active guard members and part-time employees and undeployments and those types of things. And the stories when they return are always interesting and fun to hear. And we're really glad to be a part of this mission.
What's up?
Christy, do you want to speak?
Well, I am Christy. I work for Juliana on the backside, and she's a great person. She's got a feisty attitude. She sticks up for her employees. Love her. I'm a veteran myself, so I just adore the Fargo VA, and I appreciate what all you guys are continuing to do. And just congratulations to them.
Thanks.
Yes.
She's like,
I'm Andrea out next, so yeah,
That's fine.
Specialty care admin officer, and yeah, thank you for all that you do, and it really truly does take a team approach here to all this to support that mission. So yeah, thank you for everything that you guys do.
Okay, thank you. There's somebody else over here that's hiding in the corner.
Well, I mean, obviously, I think the ESGR is very important. I'm actually a guard member myself, so it is important, and I've always appreciated the VA and the support they've given to soldiers, sailors, airmen, and I guess Marines. I don't know if they have any Marines. And echo all the great words about Juliana. She's truly one in a million.
That's crazy.
Thank you. You know, I'm just a vice chair of the ESGR for the state of North Dakota. And we have the state chair with us, so Dalton, final words.
Yes, well, you know, these are so fun to do, and you know, I'm always the tail end, the anchor person or whatever that you want to call it on these presentations, and it's always tough to kind of think of different things to say that haven't already been said. But I guess I approach it, you know, from sincere gratitude to everyone that's on the call today. And let me first start out by thanking Peyton. Peyton, thank you for your service. Thank you for taking the time to nominate Juliana for this Patriot Award. We cannot do the ESGR mission without the service members taking the initiative to do these awards. This is 95% probably of what we do. We have ombudsman services available in case there ever is, you know, a conflict between an employer and a service member. But you know what, in North Dakota, we have such great employers that we have very few issues compared to a lot of other places, but we are so fortunate. But thank you, Peyton, for taking the time to make that nomination, and thank you for your service and a safe deployment to the capital region. Eric, Captain Edwardson, sir, you being on these calls today, having the commander come on and be a part of this, and I don't know where you're located or if you're in Grand Forks or if you're in New Mexico or Texas or where you're at, but through the power of technology, we're able to make these more special by having our service members being able to connect for these presentations. But thank you for all that you're doing, and thank you for being on the call today. Again, it just makes these a lot more special when the commanders is on the call. So thank you, Captain. And Juliana and all of you at the VA, thank you. As Dave mentioned, we are employer support of the Guard and Reserve. A lot of times we're all thinking, yeah, we want to support our military members, and that's really why a lot of us join ESGR, but it's employer support of the Guard and Reserve. And the Guard and Reserve cannot be successful in this country without employers that support their service members. So Juliana, thank you for being a great supervisor. And Rod, I don't know if Rod is still there or not, but thanks for doing his job. Don, I'm assuming, I know you're in the leadership role there at the VA as well, and we'll maybe hear from you in a little bit about your role, but thank you for what you do to support your service members. I mean, the VA, I know you guys get it because you're working with veterans, you're working with service members, and you have several Guard and Reserve members in that work for you. So thank you for what you do. And as Dave mentioned, we are volunteers of the Department of Defense through the employer support of the Guard and Reserve. ESGR is an agency of the Department of Defense. It was created way back in 1972. So we're coming up on our 50th anniversary next year, which is going to be very special. And I've had the honor and privilege of being a part of ESGR as the state chair for the past 4 years. And it is always fun to just be able to do these presentations or be a part of them, and to see all the great work that employers are doing to support their service members. Because as we all know, Guard and Reserve members are certainly since 9/11 and before that, they're being called to do more and more and more for our nation's defense all the time. Just not 2 days a month and 2 weeks a year. It's a lot of training. It's a lot of deployment. You look at the COVID mission this year, the North Dakota National Guard, over 100,000 hours. I believe the largest actual deployment in terms of hours that the Guard in North Dakota has done. And you take that's a lot of people away from their day jobs. And I know that, I don't want to speak for a General Dorman or Adjutant General, but I know how much he sincerely appreciates the sacrifices that need to be made by employers so that they can carry out the mission in the state of North Dakota. And when you got to do the federal mission, going to DC like the 188th is doing. So all I can say is I rambled on too long, but as state chair, thank you so much for what all of you are doing. And Don, I'm going to turn it back to you because I don't know if we've met. I retired from US Bank after 40 years at the end of 2019. And I spent my last 15 years there in Fargo, the last 7 as regional president before I retired. But I know one of my last presentations I got to give, I believe, was with the director of the VA at a military affairs committee meeting where I got to be the host and the MC. And Don, I can't remember if I met you that day or if you were there, but it's probably been 2.5 years ago since then. But anyway, tell us a little bit about what you do there at the VA as well.
He had to leave.
No, I've got Don. Yeah.
Are you talking to me?
Yes, I am.
I'm the occupational health nurse coordinator, and I worked with Peyton, and Juliana is my supervisor. So
okay.
I am a spectator here at this, and I just want to say it's so exciting to see Peyton's face again. I miss you, girl. And Julie is so deserving of this award. She's an amazing supervisor, and the VA has just been so supportive. Thanks, guys.
All right. Well, thanks for being on. And I have to introduce Jeanette Fetch. And Jeanette, so through ESGR, the Department of Defense, we are allowed 1 paid staff member, and Jeanette is our lead person and keeping all of us volunteers in line. And she's located at Frayne Barracks in Bismarck, works right out of the headquarters for the National Guard, North Dakota National Guard. And it's great to have her, she keeps us all organized and all of us volunteers going in the right direction. So Jeanette, I'll turn it over to you before you turn it back to Dave to finish up. But thank you so much, everyone. Thanks for letting me be a part of this today.
don't have anything to add, Dave. Thank you, Peyton, for your nomination, and thanks, Fargo VA. It's just a great honor to present these awards on behalf of ESGR.
Thank you, Jeanette, and keep sending those Patriot awards. I got another one coming up, so I'll be there. But yeah, she does a lot of work for us, and we do appreciate all Jeanette does and all the Zooming setups that she does. So,
Hey, Dave, I had a question for Captain Edwardson. Are you deployed as well, sir? Or?
No, sir. I am the OIC for the battalion here in Grand Forks.
Okay.
I'll be here as a POC for the guys.
Okay. All right. Well, I've had a lot of wonderful tours of the 188th. I lived in Grand Forks for 11 years. They said after they saw me perform trying to shoot down some helicopters in the simulator that I probably would never cut it as a member of the 188th. So they said I better stick to my civilian job.
Well, we're doing it again here on July 21st. We're inviting the whole MAC community out to try to shoot some helicopters. So you can get a second chance if you want.
Hey, there you go. I have to look at my calendar, make that drive.
July 21st. Okay. That's a busy week here in Fargo, so thank you. There's nothing else. We want to thank everybody for coming online. Clayton, take care of yourself. Enjoy the tour. Enjoy DC. Actually, you'll get some time off, I think. I hope they give you time off. And yeah, definitely come back. So again, thank you all.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Appreciate being here.